we should now be recording, and I'm going to send out a little bit of a tweet to let folks know. Hola, I'm streaming my Iron Man attempt. You can watch at wowchallenges.com or connectcast.tv/stone. We'll be talking about a bunch of stuff. Oh, -7. -7 characters, dang it. There we go. And tweeted. Alright. So, let's get right on into it. It seems like, it's not a podcast, but really, I play for as long as a podcast would go. It's almost like a vodcast, except I'm not using the webcam. Oh, I gotta set this malarkey up. Alright, bartender. Let's see how fast I can get this done. Go bartender, default, and close, and then we go, what do we go? Z-Pearl. Yes, I say Z-Pearl because I'm Canadian. Load, don't hold that against me, unless it's like something nice. Then you can hold it against me. And we do Omen config. And we go profiles. I don't know why I keep Omen going, but I'm just used to it. I like seeing aggro because I'm a tank. I just like seeing that stuff. And we go James. That's my name. I usually go by Stone though. And we go sexy map, and I think that's it. So I have this stuff all kind of set up so that I can get moving fairly quickly. And I think we're all good. You'll notice my keyboard, if you can see it closely enough, it's all mapped out to my keyboard. Play with my left hand. What's this one? Shadow Meld, probably will need that. And call pet, I usually do down there. Mend, I have his healing. And let's put it there. And I like putting my Hearthstone down here. Done. Alright. Bondstone, hello. Let's get going. So I have a bunch of things I wanted to talk about. So like I was saying, it just seems like I tend to. Oh, that's another thing I forget all the time. Interface, auto loot, and then display. This one is so important. Otherwise, you'll probably get red flagged. And return. Okay. So it seems like my Iron Man attempts are long because I have a lot to talk about. So it's almost like a podcast, except it's not really. I don't know. I'm kind of playing too, so I don't know what you want to call it. I just like. I don't think it's. What the heck am I trying to say? Here we go, brain fart. Basically, I don't know if you guys would find it entertaining at all just to watch somebody level up with no talking. So, and I can only say so much about the game itself. So, we talk about other stuff, typically Warcraft stuff and all that. But we'll start with what I did this weekend. I was away for the weekend. We went to Niagara Falls. Ooh. Hello. We're gonna take the leather gloves. Oh my god, I hit level 2 already. Is there another quest here? There is another quest here. So I went to Niagara Falls, and because for Canada it's the Victoria Day long weekend, It's Queen Victoria, who was the Queen of England at the time that Canada was basically first created. Um, and so it's usually the, what is it? The last Monday before and including May 24th, because her birthday was May 24th or something like that. So we celebrate her birthday. There are some people that think that we should separate, or, well, we are not beholden to Britain or anything like that. However, we do pay for the royal family trips for when they come over here. We do have a governor general that apparently reports to the Queen, but more or less what happens is we do our own things. We are our own completely sovereign nation. We have our own, charter of rights and freedoms, blah 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 blah. We just say, hey Queen, we like you, and you're technically our figurehead, and can you sign off on this stuff? And the Queen goes, yeah, okay, and it's done. There's some people that are don't want to bother with the whole king queen stuff, and to be honest, Queen Elizabeth, I like her. I think she's a feisty old broad, and I think the world needs more people like her. I liked Margaret Thatcher, even though I was a bit young to really know her. I have read about her, and I think people need more. I think the world needs more people like her as well. Tough women that don't give a crap about this and that. They're just going to do things the way that they need to be done. I don't know if I like Prince Charles so much, and I think that's the bigger thing, is why people don't want the royal family to be our figureheads and stuff. Because they don't really like him very much. I thought the whole deal with him getting married to Camilla was that he was supposed to give up any right to the throne, but apparently that's not allowed, and he never gave it up. So, anyways, this weekend we went to Niagara Falls to celebrate the Victoria Day long weekend. I've been there before. It's just water going over some rocks, and it's quite big, and they've built up around it to make it touristy and stuff. So it's nice. We went to a butterfly conservatory, and there was a ton of them. You walk inside it, and they are just flying all over the place, and they're going on your shirt, on your hat. They're just all over. It was pretty neat. It's a little bit overpriced, to be honest, but it's still pretty good. Okay. Speak to blah 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 in between the two. Oh, which way was faster? I don't think it mattered, right? So we did that, and we went to the Royal Botanical Gardens, which isn't huge. It was okay. I kind of needed to sit for a while because there's a lot of walking, and walking gets me tired super fast because of what I have. What else did we do? We were gonna go watch a movie, but it's why bother watching a movie? You can go watch it at any time. So basically, we went, my wife and I, and a bunch of my friends that are turning 40 years old this year. I'm not. I'm the young one. And they decided, why don't we do something as a group when we all turn 40 and let's go, right? And we decided to go there, so we're not going to spend a crap ton of money. And it was good. We also crossed the border into the US. We weren't sure what was going to happen because my passport's completely fine. It expires like at the end of 2016. And my wife's though expires like May 21st of this year. So from what we read online, the getting across into the U.S. might have been a little bit of an issue because they want you they want you to have like 6 months or something, so that it's like, oh, you get over and maybe something happens, or you decide you don't want to leave America for some reason, you want to leave your kids behind. But I would just get this one because I can't use it. It's the same price. But when I told them why we were going to go over, the border security guy just laughed at me. I wanted to get cases of cherry Coke because we can't get cherry Coke up here very easily. So I think the last place that I could really get it, it was at Costco, but Costco sometimes doesn't have it. We don't know why. That's just how it is. So the last place I could get it was at Target, and now Target's gone. Oh, hello, Dryad. Oh. Oh, that's not going to be annoying at all. They're standing right behind me as I click to loot things. Yeah, so the Target, when it decided to pull out of Canada, all of a sudden they had a crap ton of cherry Coke to sell, which is fantastic. And I bought how many cases did I buy? Six cases of 24. I bought them all out. I cleaned out the last of the cases here at my local one, and I got somebody to buy 2 more cases at a nearby Target that I couldn't get to. Oh, these guys can't attack you. They will aggro onto you. So when I told the guard that we were going across, and I was like, because I'm going for some cherry Coke, he just started laughing, and he's like, okay, go. He just passed me through. It was pretty funny. I guess that's the trick to getting across the border with no problems, is make them laugh, or I don't know. The only other time I've been across, I think really by car, was oh sweet, level 4, yeah. Was to go to a Star Trek convention, but it wasn't like a convention. It was like we run our own Trek game, and oh, I still gotta get more of these things. And when I told them we're going across to go to a Trek convention, he just gave me the look and was like, yeah, just go. So, is that guy gonna come up here? Oh, well, that's not good. How can I get up there? How do I get up there? Well, that's not cool. That's not nice. Teasing me. Anyways, so yeah, we crossed the border, went to Target. I got 6 cases of 12 because they didn't have the 24s, and I was like, alright, that's fine, and I'm gonna pay a little bit more for it because of conversion and all that stuff. We went to go pay, went to go use my credit card, and declined. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is my credit card declined? There should be no problem. I'm like, really? I know I'm just across the border, but I've used a credit card in Niagara Falls, which is on the other side, and here I am crossing, and now it's flagged to not let anything through. It's not happy. I have not called them yet, but I'm gonna give them crap, because hey, my friend went away. Cat. I think we're gonna have to give her a good name. Can we maybe let's call her pet details, rename Cherry Coke. Can I put a space in there? Oh, I can't do Cherry Coke. I can't do the space. Cherry Coke. Yes. Yes. Cherry Coke. Okay. Yeah, it was really weird, and yet I go use my wife's credit card, and that's completely fine. I'm not happy. Not happy. And usually I call them to say, hey, I'm gonna be here. Don't worry, you know. And I know it's to help to make sure that there's no fraud on my card and all that stuff. But on the other hand, shouldn't they see that my purchases that day or the night before, and even the 2 nights before, were in the area? So shouldn't it go by that, not just by the fact it's in the U.S. and stuff? Anyways, so that's my cool. That's handy. Oh, Cherry Coke, be quiet. Oh. Oh, they changed this, didn't they? From pre-kata? I think pre-kata, they would make you go all the way up to the top of that tree, and then come all the way back down to go get the file. So what else? So my kids were at my aunt's and my mom's during the weekend, so my wife and I could just relax and not have to worry about them and all that stuff. I mean, I love my kids, but it's a completely different thing to be able to go and have fun and relax without needing to worry about 2 little guys that are quite the handful. Yeah, whatever. Oh, is this when I have to go turn it in up at the top? Or can I just go back to her? Am I going back to her? I think I'm gonna go back over there. Yeah, okay, we're going back to her. So Anam Kara, my guild that I'm an officer in, we raided on Friday and Saturday, although I wasn't there on Saturday because I was at Niagara Falls. On Friday, we downed heroic Iron Maidens for the first time, and as a tank, I have to say, honestly, I think the fight was a little boring. Because really, it was just a tank and spank. I have to move a little bit. I have to get inside that squiggly line. And once you get the pattern of the 2 waves of mines, it's not that big of a deal to move. I think, where am I going? To the top. Yeah, okay, now I'm going back up there. And the only other time you have to really move is, well, the one boss I took was the one that jumps over to her boat first, so I'd grab that first wave, and after that, it's like, now it's just keeping my damage mitigation up and all that stuff. Are these 2 fighting? Yeah. What am I shooting? Someone's here. Oh. What were they talking about? Fandrol is back. Something. So yeah, we are now, I believe, 8 for 10 on heroic, and with the background downloader finally starting, it makes me think that 6.2 is coming very soon, sooner than I thought. There's a lot of people who are thinking mid-June. I don't even think then. I think it's going to come earlier. I think when 6.1 came... Oh, I can just jump down. Nice. Which way do I jump down? Uh-oh. As long as it doesn't wear off for some reason and die, that would be very, very sad. That would probably be my quickest Iron Man character. Death. Besides that is like level 8 or 9 on a paladin. Alright. So what do I have to do? I have to go to Dolinar. Alright, sweet. We're out of here. So yeah, we're 8 for 10 on Heroic, but now with the patch potentially coming very soon, it's like we really need to get our crap in gear because I don't know, like I think we have what it takes to do Blackhand. It's just we all really need to be on our game, and sometimes we're not. Like, you know, when we do bosses that are pretty much on farm, you know, I will drink beer because I don't feel the pressure to be able to focus and all that stuff. And so when I drink, I either turn into Laffy Stone or Sleepy Stone, and usually it's Laffy Stone, which you know, sometimes I just start laughing for no reason over like the stupidest jokes. And as I like to say, I'm 38, I think, something like that, turning 12. So I laugh at the potty humor and all that stuff and like the little kid jokes, just because that's how I am. I embrace it. So I don't know if we can get Heroic Blackhand down in 2 weeks. I really don't know, and I would like to do it with the guild so we can all get our achievement for it. But if I can't do it during that last week, I might have to go and pug, and I've got mixed feelings on doing that. I know some people will go just to say that they got that done. I know that my skill level, I could get it done. I could jump in with a normal guild. The thing with our guild is that we are not. I know that we're doing heroics, but we are not a hardcore guild or anything like that. So we are a casual guild that likes to raid. We just happen to have a team that is pretty exceptional. There's been times where the team's not been so good, and then the teams where the team's been really super good. And right now we're in one of those. We're doing very well. We've got a good group of people that know their crap and are not screwing around. But as far as Heroic Blackhand, I don't know. I would like to think so, but I don't know. We're gonna give it a go, that's for sure. I have to talk with our raid leader about it. So there's that. So I want to talk about, what's the other thing? Let's talk about the WoW Challenges website. We're at, I can't believe it. Like since I started to reach out to everyone and get that support, we've made huge strides. We're at 840 people, and that's combining the Iron Man challenge, the Pacifist, and the Bloodthirsty. I never would have thought it would have done so well. It's really very much a niche kind of thing where, you know, it's not main game. It's just something to do while you're sitting there in your garrison and have nothing to do. I'm sure when 6.2 comes out, you know, the amount of people joining will be smaller, but I have told everybody I am not going anywhere. The only way I'm going anywhere is if, you know, something unfortunate happens to me where I can no longer live or something. I know it's a weird way to say it, but you get the idea. So, you know, I'm sure there's going to be some ups and, you know, downs and stuff, but 840, I'm just like completely floored. Just with the help and how everybody has been very helpful with it, and very supportive of myself and the whole challenge. I did tweak the code because I have a job that runs every so often to go check up on on all the people that are on our list. And for some reason, it was taking about 4.5 seconds. Then I realized, oh, it's because I was being a dumbass, and it's completely my fault. And I tweaked the code a little bit, and now we're running at about 1.5 seconds, so it's like 3 times as fast. And so now at 840 characters, I think the last count, because I get it to randomly spot check the job times, because I don't want my email to get completely killed with it. Last check, it was about 15 minutes, a little bit more than that. And that 1.5 seconds will go up and down. I think the lowest I've ever seen is 1.1 seconds, and I think that's later on at night where Blizzard, where the US servers are not getting completely smashed. Now I'm hiccuping, excuse me, which means I'm hungry. Yes, whenever I hiccup, it means I'm hungry. I don't know why. It's just how my body is. Can't even equip it. Yes, I'm just going over all this nonsense. Not supposed to do any buffs, and we can sell all this stuff. And that's it. Ooh, I have a whole whopping 10 silver. Weaponsmith, can I buy some stuff? Oh, can I buy stuff off of you? Leather armor. Nice. Do I have something I need? Oh, cloth. Oh, I don't even have bracers. Let's do bracers. And what's that? Cloth boots? Yeah, let's do the boots. Nice. How much do I have left for? Oh, I can't buy that. It's only 1 point of armor. 1 point of armor. Let's do this one. It's cheaper. Alright. Sweet. Alright. Where was I? Oh, let's go talk to this guy. So, yeah, about the jobs, it runs really quick now. I really don't think that there's anything else I'm able to do to make it go faster, because I found the issue where it's being a bit dumb, and I fixed it. So more or less, I was making a call to Blizzard for each of the separate parts I need to check for, so quests and achievements and stats and all that stuff. Whereas I could have just made one call. Yeah, I was like, I can just grab it all in one go. Makes complete sense. Find the Jade file. Do I have to go back? Oh, go inside there. Yarp. So what time is it here? It is 10 o'clock local time, 10 a.m. Eastern, North America. I'm in the Toronto area, I am a Canuck. We're gonna do this quest here. Now I can rest my hands and arms a little bit. Yeah, okay. So we gotta go here, right? Turn it in. So what else happened? What else happened? Oh, yes. Thankfully, we sent a email to the person. Okay, let me back up. When I bought WoWChallenges.com, the intent was that it was running side by side with WoWIronman.com, which is the old site. And, you know, in that in itself was okay. People were still going to the old site and seeing, hey, it's not being updated. And oh, I guess the challenge is dead and nobody cares anymore. So they would have to have gone to the forums that were linked there and find out that, oh, there's a new website. Oh, this is easy. This is a lot easier than the one going to Orgrimmar. Sheesh. Wow, that's super easy. I see. UP. See? I'm 38 turning 12. Yeah, so it was a little bit harder to get people to come to the new site. When the WoWIronman.com website, when he decided to no longer pay for it, it went up for auction, and I spent quite a bit of money on it. And being in my current situation, I don't have that much money, but that should tell you that I am very much committed to the whole challenge and the people that are there, because we've got some great folks there, and I think that this challenge, it holds up. I mean, right now it's very, very hard. There's been nobody that has been able to get from level 1 to level 100 since we did the stat squish. The people that are at level 100 right now were the ones that were already at level 90 and that had already previously accomplished what previously completed the challenge. So they really only had to get up 10 levels. Right now with the stat squish, you know, nobody has been able to come close. I think the closest was like 78 or something like that, and that was by Azilune. And I know Azilune has been trying to get up there. So basically, when I bought the WoWIronman.com website, I was able to direct all the people going there to my new website, which is what I wanted, because I wanted, I felt that we could do more, right? It didn't need to just be a Iron Man thing. It could be a lot more. Like, we now have like a pacifist challenge, and we have a bloodthirsty, and I've got ideas for 2 more that I think I'm going to do fairly soon. I don't think I'm going to do them all at once. I'm going to tweak one and all that stuff and find out how it goes. But you know, it needed to go to the new website. Now, as folks started to learn about the new website and the and the Warcraft podcast community began to help me out, we started getting more and more people, and that made me a little bit nervous, because the forums I still linked were the old ones. Now, the people that created those forums were no longer on either. So we had 2 separate groups. One, the group that created the website, and the group that created the forums. Both groups had decided they were no longer going to play Warcraft, and they were done, and that was it. So we didn't have anybody to basically help us with spam and all that stuff. So we could have been in big, big trouble. I was ready with a new set of forums, but to be honest, I didn't want to go that way, because it's very difficult to try to up and move a group of people once they're used to a spot. So I sent an email to ProBoards. ProBoards said basically we're SOL unless we can get the former owner of the forums to basically go and request a ownership change. And I had sent an email previously, and I had like when I first began to get the Iron Man website. I was hoping that the guy would have just sold it to me, but he never responded. So I don't know what happened to that dude. But anyways, I sent another email to the previous owner of the forums, so that basically like I wanted to see if he could just transfer it to me, because with how things were going, traffic was going to pick up, and who knows, you're going to get all kinds of different people and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to get some good and bad, you never know. And if we got the bad, we would have no power to police our own site. So luckily, he responded. He responded fairly quickly, and was very helpful. It just kind of floored me, you know. He did respond so fast. Asked pro boards to transfer the ownership to me, and now I am the owner of everything for Iron Man. So that, you know, it really puts us all in a good spot, because we don't need to move. We now have control over those forums. I have removed all of the old admins. I've updated the forum themes to make it a little bit more darker, because I found that going from the Iron Man site to the forums, it was hard on your eyes, because you went from black to basically white. Uh-oh, there's a potion. I've got to get rid of that before I click it. Yeah, so now we're there. I will eventually be asking some folks to step in as mods, because I definitely don't think I can do that on my own. I'm already starting to feel, I'm beginning to feel a little bit overwhelmed now. I'm looking at our website, and I don't like the logo that I've made. I mean, it's okay, and it was good just for something I could whip up, but you know, I want something else that really looks good and that's really representative of the website. I do like the old Cataclysm kind of thing, and the crack, and you know, that I just want it to look nicer. And the crests, and the like that crest, like that World of Warcraft crest. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but it was good to use in a pinch. A fellow guildmate had created the previous banner that was they used Wowhead's modeler, so you could do a 3D model and stuff, and that was fine. Just you couldn't. It wasn't going to fit with how I wanted to do the redesign. I wanted the site to look more like a web page versus just a list. So I added the blog and all that stuff. Anyway, so we have control basically of everything now, and we're in a good spot. Very, very good spot. I don't know if I'm a fan of Pro Horza at all. I mean, it's okay. I'm just not used to it. I will say that getting things changed was very easy to do when we followed all of the simple steps. Changing the theme of it, very, very quick to do as well. So in that, I can't complain about it. I am very much used to PHP BB. I use that for my other websites and stuff, and I was just more looking into that kind of thing, because then we host it on our own server, whereas Pro boards we don't. It's like it's centrally managed, and you kind of have to pay per impression. So I've already paid to get rid of the ads. If all of a sudden our usage spikes up like crazy, then the ads are going to come back, and I don't know if I necessarily like that. Oh crud, everyone's like in here. Where's Melon? I hope he's not up on the top around the other side. And again, when you're doing an Iron Man challenge and you're in a cave, be careful, because you can get trapped very easily. Oh, what? Guess I should have read the quest text, huh? Oh, I can't even loot them. Come on. Alright. Here, let me move this. Oh, they still haven't fixed that bug. Okay, we're gonna do it here. Jump, jump. Where's this melon? Oh, he's up there. Can I get him? Can I tag him from down here? That'd be fantastic, because I know somebody else is up there. I can't tag him. Oh, he's evading. Come on. Should be able to one-shot him. If I was using my hair looms, I might be able to. Can I get up here? Oh, I can. Sweet! I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I need to... What the... Alright. Yeah, so what else do I want to talk about? What else was on my list here? I am going to be going swimming today, even though it's like, it's stupid cold outside. It's May, and, oh crud. Totally forgot about that. Is that mine? Oh. Dang it. They stole my kill. There's one over there. Yeah, it's May, and when I woke up this morning it was +3 degrees. We're on Celsius here, so for being in May, that's, I mean, still, I mean, it's not freezing, but geesh, it's cold. Like, come on. Why is it doing this? Oh. Well, that's no good. I guess I didn't get it right on them. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to go back in and get 4 more. Now the thing, what bugs me sometimes is that if there are lots of people here, they respawn fairly quick, and if you're in trouble and then all of a sudden they respond, or they respawn, could be SOL. So yeah, I mean, it's +3 degrees. We wanted to plant a garden and all this stuff this year. And just with what's going on with me, you know, it's really up to my wife to get it done. So I don't know if that's gonna happen, like, not today. So it's like it might have to happen this weekend, but you know, we're busy with other stuff. It's like it's not as important for us to do, I guess. I can get rid of this. So you know, I actually had to wear a winter jacket because I'm sensitive to the cold now. So what else happened? What else do we want to talk about? Oh, Girls Gone WoW. They did a whole show on us. They brought on Aziloon, our friend from Australia, who does a ton of Iron Man stuff. And he gives good. He did a better interview than I did on the Blue Recluse, because for whatever reason I was having a bad talking day that day, and he was quite generous with his plugs for us, and with what we're trying to do here. Ferocitus, the Dream Eater. Don't care. Cloth. Well, 29 copper. So where's this Ferocitus guy? Do I have to go up to the top at all? I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna go this way, because that's where the quests are taking us. Or should we go back here? Oh, look, there's only one over there. Let's just get this one done. I think we should get this one done. Yeah. So Girls Gone WoW, you can follow them on Twitter at, I believe it is GGW Podcast. I'm just gonna double check here. Do a search. Girls. Oh, let's just do GG. I know it's GG. Okay, so it's GG Show. Oh, sorry, GG W Show. And that's their Twitter handle. Their website is girlsgonewow.net. I think if you go to .com, I don't think it's something that's appropriate from what I understood. I haven't been there, but I know it's not the right site. And you can follow Aziloon at Aziloon, ASYLUUN. He does a lot of Iron Man stuff, takes quite a few selfies. I guess he's selfie obsessed. I can't do the selfies, especially when doing an Iron Man challenge. Oh, no way. I get distracted did enough just by having to do the talking and all that stuff here. I did buy a webcam because I've noticed when people stream, they show themselves playing. I don't think I'm necessarily going to do that, but I've been talking with a few people, like Bell from Pwnecast, and I am a huge fan of Pwnecast. They are not elitist. When they raid, actually I think they more PvP than raid, right? Maybe. I think they do both. Which is fine. I'm not a PvPer, but what I like about them is that they are normal people. They are not jerks, or they have their own opinions, which everyone can have. And I like that they swear, but not all the time. Like, not to the point where they're swearing just because they can. They're just swearing because it's a natural flow of the conversation, which I really like. There's a couple podcasts I've heard that it feels like they swear a little bit too much, and maybe the person's like me, where sometimes to get over a stutter, I find sometimes if I swear, I won't have any stutter at all. It's really strange, but I don't know. That's just how it goes. But anyways, back to Pwnecast. I've been talking with her a little bit over Twitter and stuff, and she says she wants to get me on the show. I don't need to have a webcam, but to be honest, if I'm gonna go on that show, I'm going balls to the wall. I want to do it. I want to do it the right way, and I could wear a hat and sunglasses and all that stuff, which is fine. I would want to. Hey, wasn't this guy supposed to be like transformed? Didn't we transform this guy? But like maybe not right now. But remember pre-Kata? Didn't he like transform or something? Because we knew that he was being bad, so we put like a reverse hex on him or something. Anyways, so yeah, if I go on that show, oh man, I want to do it the right way. I would actually be very, very nervous to go on that show just because I'm big fans of theirs. I like how they put forward their opinions. I like how Bell keeps the show in line, where they just don't ramble on like somebody you might know, me. And I like how Lycan. I like the whole deal there. Poor Frieza. I am the same way, man. I was able to fly for a long time. And, as a kid, it was pretty cool. But when you get older, well, at least when I, got older and I, began to go to school and all that stuff and learn about physics and all that crap, it really stood out to me that a jet weighs hundreds of tons and yet it's flying through the air. If anything goes wrong, you're done. Hey, how did I get a Mark of the Wild? Who is that cast by? Was that cast from a quest? Or like as a reward of the quest? Or did somebody just do it? I'm going to take it off. Because I think somebody just did it as they walked by. And I'm not supposed to have that buff. So basically, yeah, I have a hard time flying now because of, like you hear about, I think when 9/11 happened, that's what really got me, because these people were flying to go to business trips, to meet family, XYZ, and yet you get people take over the plane and crash it. It's like they had no chance. No chance at all. And I think my deal, and I think I've talked about this before, is that my whole thing is with driving, I know the odds are that driving is not as safe. However, I find that if I drive, I have more control because I'm holding on to that wheel. I'm controlling about how fast I go. I'm controlling when I'm going to stop. In a plane, you don't have that. Your life is in somebody else's hands. And with the whole crash in Germany or the Swiss Alps, what's to say some dude's just not going to be like, well, screw you all, I'm taking this down. And those people knew they were going to die. There was no doubt about it. The plane was going down. It was aiming straight down. What the hell do you do? I don't know what I would do. And that part scares me so much. And I know 2 years ago when I went to go watch my San Jose Sharks game, we were flying over the Rockies over to San Jose. I felt the plane drop. And it wasn't like it was nosediving, but the air inside, you know how you hear the forced air to keep cabin pressure up and all that stuff? Well, all of a sudden that stops and the plane begins to drop. And I feel my stomach start to rise up into my throat, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like, we've lost power because everything's off, and now we're done. Like, what are we gonna do? And I look over at my wife, and Carrie's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, what, you can't feel that? She's like, what? And I'm like, and then the plane stopped dropping as quickly. The air came back on, and we were all good. So I think what it was is that we were just dropping to make our approach. And the air turned off so that we could equalize cabin pressure, I guess, to where we were. But I felt physically ill, and I really thought that was it. And going to BlizzCon is going to be hard. So that's why I can completely feel for Frieza, because I know exactly what he's going to go through. I think he convinced his parents to fly with him. Hey, any way you're able to do it, fine. If I had realized at the time that going to BlizzCon meant flying, oh, we're going to do the concussive shot here so we can slow people. If I had known that it was going to result in flying, I might have thought twice about actually being there. It's kind of funny. I knew I would have to fly. Like, it's just from where I am. If I'm gonna get there, I have to fly. If I go take a train, it's gonna take like a week. If I drive, it's gonna take good 4 or 5 days. So, I mean, I've got to fly. Now that I've got the tickets, I now have to get airline tickets, and I have not gotten those yet because I'm trying to find a better price. But, oh, well, crap. See, this segued into something else I wanted to talk about after. Crap. Sapphire of the Sky. What is it down in there? Where is it? Okay, so back to the webcam and all that stuff. I got Skype. I'm set up with Skype now. I've got the webcam going. It works okay. I made sure my background at my desk isn't all stupid, because it was just a mess. Like, I had papers and this and that all over the place. If I can get on Pwnecast, oh my goodness, I don't know what would happen. I would be like a little girl. Be like a little girl. Alright, so where do I go? I guess back up here. I don't like this barrow den because it's confusing. I used to know how it turned and which things led where. At least I'm getting experience. Oh, another pouch. Great. So, I was talking to somebody on Twitter about being on their show too, and let me see if I can find it. Just off the top of my head. It was another show I sometimes listen to. Oh, it was Hastur from Group Quest. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I don't know why I didn't remember. Well, open Rage Claw. Well, how do I go get him? Do I have to go back in? I hate this barrow den so much. Hate it. Relics of Awakening. Tucked into the journey to the return them to me. Who's me? Who is me? Resident danger. Blah blah blah. Let's see. There was a quest down there too. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was an escort quest, maybe. And at this level, I think it's fine to do those quests. When you get higher up, probably not good to do because escort NPCs are crazy and they just frickin' attack anybody. Ah, see? Open. Open one Rage Claw. Bring a Shaman Voodoo Charm. Okay. Okay. So yeah, if I were to go on a couple other shows, I'd be I don't know. I don't know how I would be. Like I would want to look at the podcast to look at the other people that are on there, but I don't know how I would deal with seeing my own face, you know? I don't like how I sound, but that's just me. You don't hear that when you're doing a stream and all that stuff because I have myself muted. Now there's a trick to sometimes stop your stuttering when if you put on a set of headphones and you have it set up to record and play back what you are saying at let's say half a second or even a third of a second, where you can hear yourself and it could be very quiet, it helps you to stop stuttering, and I don't know why. For some people it works, for others it does not. For me, I found that it works, and I might try it when I do my next stream. The other thing is that some people find that it works for a little while, and then after like a month, it no longer works because your brain is used to hearing itself, and then it reverts back to its old way of being stupid and not being able to talk. So from what I understand from stuttering, the main part of the brain that's affected is your prefrontal cortex. So it's like the stuff right in the front. And where do I release it? Oh, on the fallen body. Basically, there seems to be too much communication. Oh, well, F you guys. Use it on... Okay, there we go. And your brain sometimes doesn't let your mouth work the way that it's supposed to. Are you oh, that's okay. I still got credit, but you're a douchebag. Don't Don't take my kills. That's not nice. I'm just an Iron Man. So that's something that I try to figure out, find out if I could get that done before going on any podcast. But like I said, I don't know how I would act, because I just, I'm big fans of these people, and they've helped me so much. It's like I can't say thank you enough. I mean, the amount of support that they've given is just crazy. And I know people are sick of hearing it. So, Resident Danger. Okay, let's just. I think the Relics Awakening. I don't think it's back in here. I think it's back in Dolinar. I'm gonna go look it up really quick on Wowhead. I thought this was the Relics of Awakening. Let's see. Relics Awakening. Yeah, you end back at Athredos Bearmantle. Comments. When I completed the quest, I was really confused about a question mark inside the den. If this happens to you, ignore it and Hearthstone walk back to Dolinar, because that is the place to turn in the quest and nothing else. Yep. This was posted by Zach10 on Wowhead. The first comment, and I'm going to give that... Oh, I must be ready. Why does Wowhead never keep me logged in? Stop that. And now it doesn't take me back to the Awakening. I wanted to give him a thumbs up because, that's good. There, I did it. I did it! Okay, so we're gonna Hearth back. Hearth, whatever. So what else? Oh yeah, I have become a Patreon for Torrent Think Tank. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Oh crap! Son of a gun! I didn't set my Hearth back to the donut. My fault. Alright. So I become a patron for Torrent Think Tank. I believe I give them $5 a month. I was going to up that, but I don't know if I can afford it. We are very tight with our money here because I can't work anymore. But I have dropped them a significant amount to keep plugging our website and to try something different if they want. I love how our Conan gives the ads, because I mean, just he's got a natural voice for radio and podcasts and stuff. He's got a great voice. Now I became a Patreon there mainly because they did help me back about a year and a half ago or so, maybe 2 years, where I kind of found out what I had, and it should have been a relief, but it really wasn't a relief for me. I don't know why, but and this was back when Rem was still there, and I don't know what happened between Rem and Jules. I don't know why Rem left. I've heard the episode where Jules was fairly upset, announcing that Rem had left and wasn't sure what was going to happen with the show. I'm very happy that they decided to carry on, because they help so many people. This show is not just a World of Warcraft show. This is a show about people that game and how to deal with their real life stuff. And honestly, $5 a month, yeah, I think I can float that. If I can do more, I will. It just depends on what I can budget. So, what? Oh, 8 slot bag. Well, we're just, what do I got here? 6, 6, 6, and 6. We are going to put this over. Yeah. There we go. Don't care about that. Sweet. Can equip that. Okay. And kill Ursal the Mauler. I will. And we are going to get rid of this health potion. You always got to be careful. Get rid of that. Don't care, don't care. We're going to keep that. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. And all this stuff. Can't use it anyways. And I might keep that for the bank or something. Okay. So yeah, I've become a Patreon there. It's a great thing to hear. It's about 2 hours long every week or so. If you tune into their live show, they have about 15 minutes on either side, and they also post the entire thing onto YouTube, so you get to see the pre-show, the live show, and the post-show, which is pretty cool, because they usually air it when I'm raiding, and you know, as much as I like them, I can't let my raid group down because I'm their tank, and I mean, that's my job. So, yep. I think it's this way, right? I gotta follow this path up, or is it a different path? I think it's a different one, because I think this one goes back into that other cave, yeah. So it's a different one. What level am I? 8. I am doing better than on my other character. Because usually it takes me about a couple hours to get to level 7. So the last thing I want to talk about is that I have not bought my tickets for BlizzCon yet. And you know, and I've talked about the whole flying thing and loss of control and all that stuff. And you know, and if something goes wrong, really, there's no hope in hell for you. You're pretty much going to die, and that scares the crap right out of me. And it's, you know, I mean, at least I get to go with my wife, so we've got the tickets all fixed and all that stuff, and so my wife and I are going to go. I have a third ticket. I think I already talked about this. Waiting to hear back from my guild mate if he's able to go. He thinks yes, but he's not 100% sure. He's got to clear it with his wife. So, yeah, I've not gotten the tickets yet. I saw that the prices did come down a little bit. There's still no direct flights from Toronto to SNA, and I don't think there ever will be. I did notice that there's another flight to Denver that leaves a little bit earlier, and basically there's 2 flights that leave from Toronto to go to Denver. One leaves at like 8:15, the other one leaves at 8:30 or something like that. And they both have the same connecting flight at Denver for 12:39. So I don't understand that, where, you know, maybe they don't have enough people. I'm not sure, but you know, it's now the first flight we're having a look at, there was only a 44-minute downtime between connecting flights, and with the other flight I found, now there's like an hour and 6 minutes or something, which is fantastic. I mean, the more time that you can get, the better, as long as it's not too much. We are going to have, coming back, I think we're going to fly from SNA to San Francisco and then to Toronto. And the layover time in San Francisco was something like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So, you know, it's like we've got time to kill for sure. Oh, get out of my way, Cherry Coke. Alright, so we're going to play for about another 20 minutes or so, or unless I die. Because I am going to go swimming, despite how cold it is. Oh, sweet, level 9. Can you imagine I get to level 10 in like 2 hours? That'd be fantastic. Should I go down there? No, I'm just gonna go the way I came. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, Stone. Don't be stupid. And doing the Niagara Falls thing this weekend, really had me realize that I probably will need to get a scooter, or I'm going to rely on my cane a whole lot. I mean, like, I knew I was going to bring my cane for sure. I wasn't sure about bringing my scooter, so I have a four-wheel scooter that the ALS Society of Canada basically lent me until I don't need it anymore. So I didn't have to pay anything. They lent me this scooter so that the risk of me tripping and falling, there is none. Because basically what they found is that if you fall or you get hurt or something like that, it speeds up your progression really, really quickly. For some reason, they don't know why. It's just how it is. So to minimize the risk of me tripping and falling, I mean, I can walk. It's just, I be very careful, and sometimes I have a little bit of it feels like my legs are going to give way sometimes. So I walk with a cane every once in a while. It depends if I feel like I'm having a bad day. But these guys gave me the scooter so that I can, ride beside my kids going to school, and to ride to the local swimming pool so I can go and exercise my arms there and stuff. They have helped me so much. I'm going to be doing a walk for them in June. I'm going to post something up about how to donate. If you think of last year where everybody did the ice bucket challenge, it's basically the same thing. It's these guys. They helped so much, and they used some of that money to help people like me. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring the scooter to BlizzCon. Probably not, because from what I understood, yes, you get on flights first, but you also get off flights last, so that people that are rushing will not walk over you and all that stuff, and hurt you and make you fall over and all that. Which, when you have a connecting flight that's very short, it's not necessarily the best thing to be leaving your plane last. You want to get the hell off the plane and get to your next gate, and hopefully everything's on time and you should be good. Denver, from what I understood, if the planes were all on time, 44 minutes was going to be completely fine. So, oh, you know what? No. Before I go do that, I'm going to go set my Hearthstone to this place, so I don't be late, so I'm not a jackwagon like I was last time, and go Hearth back to the noob zone. So walking around at Niagara Falls kind of showed me that it really wore me out real quick. I had to sit a lot, and from what I understand at BlizzCon, you don't get that a lot. You don't get a lot of chances to sit. It's going to be a lot of waiting in line and all that kind of crap, and being on my feet. So I think what I'll end up doing is maybe renting a scooter to have it meet me at the hotel, or to have it meet me at the airport, and then I'll take the shuttle bus over. I'm kind of mixed feelings about doing the scooter there at BlizzCon, because, being in the scooter, and this is what prevented me from getting the scooter for a long time. They wanted me to get the scooter back in November. I didn't get it because there's that whole thing that if you're in a scooter, people look at you different, and I don't look old. Okay, so I mean, I don't look young, but I don't look old like an old man that needs a scooter. You know, get off my lawn, you damn kids. No, I'm not that old. But you know, I basically took a couple spills and there, yeah, my quest now. This is kind of dumb where they just kind of stops the questing and everybody's got to wait because one person wants to turn something in. Ugh. So basically, yeah, basically, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want people giving me the funny looks and all that stuff. I even had some friends of mine, well, not close friends, but they're like, well, you don't need one. And I'm like, well, yeah, I actually do. You know. And it kind of, I fell off a ladder and I tripped over the sidewalk gaps. So my foot's starting to get a little bit wonky. So, you know, I think it's fairly obvious I do need one now, and that was why I told them it was okay. Go find me one. It took them like maybe 4 or 5 weeks to find me one, so that was really quick. Okay. Yeah, so I want to be able to go there and drink and not have people being like, oh, like, watch out, he's gonna, you know, like, you need to make way for him. I don't like the special treatment. Like, there's sometimes I do where I need it, but sometimes I get it when I don't, and I don't like it. It's a cloak. Not good enough. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I know for sure I gotta bring the cane. Walking with the cane actually takes a lot of the stress off my back and puts it more on my arms a little bit, and I just find it got me less tired than walking without the cane, and I feel more confident that I won't just keel over and fall down on my face, because that would be bad. Unless I'm drunk or something, then it's okay. And believe me, when I go to BlizzCon, I'm planning on going to their to the after kind of party stuff. I don't know how late my wife's gonna be up, because my wife doesn't really drink, but she'll probably be around to. Well, my poor wife, she's gonna be there to take care of me, which my wife does very well. I'm still kind of bummed out. My friend's wife passed away yesterday. He woke up that morning. What day is it? He woke up on Tuesday day morning, and she was passed away in the bed right beside him. Nobody, they don't know why yet. There was nothing wrong with her, as far as everybody knew. And now that's it. She's just gone, just so fast. And she was, I think, my age. It's very, very sad. I don't know how. I like when I found out, I was just completely floored. I could not believe it. And now he's gonna have to deal with this whole thing, and they've got 2 daughters. They're both like 8 and 6 or something like that. Like, they're both so young. And what happened? You know, was it like heart attack, or like what happened? You know, like for her to just die overnight for no reason. it just makes me want to reach out to my kids more and spend more time with them and spend more time with my wife and spend more time with my friends, because you never know. I do have a disease that it will kill me. And for most people, when they get this, it kills them in a couple years. For me, I'm very lucky and very thankful that mine is very, very slow. So I would hopefully be dying from something else. At least that's what the doctors say. But it's something that I'm going to have to live with for a long time. And it's still, having that and being like basically blessed with not having to worry about croaking anytime soon. I mean, it's great. And then when you hear somebody is healthy, completely healthy, who just dies in their sleep, you're just thrown for a loop. All right, we're gonna go that way. And I had a hard time to sleep last night because who knows? You're gonna go to sleep, you may not wake up. And she wasn't feeling sick. She didn't have any head aches or anything like that. Wasn't feeling weird. She was just apparently a normal night. She's gonna get up, go to work the next day, and he got up, and she wasn't moving, and that was it. And I don't know how I would deal with that. There's sometimes my wife tells me that she sometimes hears me breathing very, very strangely. So it feels like I'm having a hard time trying to breathe, and she gets freaked out, and I can't even imagine being in her shoes. Cannot even imagine. This world, we've got such sad stuff that happens, but there's so many good things that happen too. I would just say, what to take from this is to reach out to loved ones, spend a little bit of extra time with them, give them another hug or two. Live your life. Don't say, "Oh, I can't do it," because either you're afraid to do it or something else. Just do it. Oh, why is there? Oh, boglings. Okay. I was like, oh, for some reason I was thinking flagged characters or flagged mobs. I was thinking it was like PvP stuff. Mossy Tumas. And it is 10:54. I wonder if I should just stop here. How much do I have to go to level 10? Now, we're gonna go to level 10. We are going to level 10. We're gonna make it. And then I'm gonna go swimming. So yeah. Good stuff. Let's think of some good stuff. Yum 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 yum. I am 38 turning 12. Did I say that? I know I have. So I laugh at fart jokes. There's actually a YouTube video on our website, and actually on the Facebook group. So if you go onto Facebook and you go search for Anam Kara of Ysera, you should find it. And there's a YouTube video there posted called Drunkstone. If you go on YouTube, you should be able to find it, I would think. Just by searching for Drunkstone or something like that. There, let me see if I can do a quick search. YouTube. Drunkstone. All one word. Oh, maybe not. Oh, if you go search for Drunkstone tanking, it will be your first hit. And that's where I get all laughy. It's relatively long, but you'll see how I get. This is how I am when I get to be laughy stone when I'm drunk. Oh man, I'm gonna have to kill. It's not 100% drops. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Okay, let's kill enough to get to level 10, and then we'll go back inside that hut over there. Or, you know what, I'll just hearth to Dolinar and get some rest XP, because I'd want that more. I need mossy tumas. Every time I say tuma, I gotta do it like Arnold. It's a tuma. It's not a tuma. Anyways. I love Arnold. I know that Mark Conan does a really good Arnold voice. I get to the chopper. Where I like it. Hey, sweet, level 10. Oh, look at all the stuffs. And I can't hearth yet. 7 minutes. Guess that's the benefit of having a guild. Okay, dismiss pet. Don't care. Call pet 2. Don't care because that's just in here. Beast lore. Whatever. I don't know what the deal with beast lore is. That's my healing and taming. We'll put it like F5. Wait, where am I going? I need to get to the road. Get to Dolinar. I'm going the wrong way. I'm so lost. Alright, there's a road. Okay. We're gonna run back to Dolinar, although would it be better to run back to... I'll run to Darnassus, it's closer. And we'll still get rest XP there. Okay, so if you're doing the Iron Man challenge, look at this thing. It's gonna taunt you, okay? Bartender. I think I gotta change my profile to... what was it? Not default. Oh, James. Gotta change it to James. Okay, so if you see it, it's taunting you. Pick a spec. Pick a spec, please. Pick a spec. Don't. You will be red flagged and the challenge is over for you. So you have to you have to go in and get out. Oh crap, it won't. Well, it's gonna be up there for a while, I guess. There was a way I was able to get it to go away. Alright. Anyways, so that should be it for Bondstone, level 10. I'm going to list her up on the challenge site. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with my rambling. And see you next time? Yes? Yes. Okay. I'm going to stop the stream now.